Wonderful. We're back, obviously, in the Eriksberghallen here in Gothenburg. This is your first game of top 8. KillerJawz and El Particular. Let's go.
Diving into set on battlefield. KillerJawz starting off with that Shadow Ball charge. Doesn't want to commit too hard to his approaches.
Very, very nice. Getting that nair into the reverse confusion. Keeps himself moving.
Good power shield on the forward air. Big damage coming out from the up airs.
Getting those the vertical offense from Fox with those up tilts and those up airs. But here comes
good landing with the forward air. Managed to get big damage from that too.
Getting that damage going.
Misspaced the grab.
That Shadow Claw being so powerful, and that up air just knocking him away, getting a nice little lead going in the first opening minute. That tilt goes for the Shadow Claw, but El particularly smartly jumps away. Here comes the sniping.
Big up airs. Doesn't quite get the grab. KillerJawz is respecting a lot of El Particular's pressure options, and that might come to bite him with that big up air, taking the first stock.
Yeah, the lightness of Mewtwo there, just maybe getting a bit of an earlier kill than usual, but those up airs very, very powerful. El Particular going for a bit of surgery there with those up airs. Down air on the rise. Here come the up air strings again.
Up airs, big damage, 72% already. Oh, can he get the reversal? Not quite.
Very nice read on the air dodge, but not enough to take that stock just yet. Wow.
Up air going through the stage, that super long tail.
Going really deep for that one.
Can he get the edge guard? No. I think that may have been an attempt to drop down and try and maybe try to get the down air, but instead just getting a get up attack.
Attempting that rising nair as well, which didn't work out too well. Gets over the top and gets that back air. Wow. Big length on that jump. Going for the phasing just to try and keep El Particular on his toes.
Avoiding all around the stage, but he still gets up aired. And now El Particular with a 2-stock lead. KillerJawz is going to need a huge comeback with this one. However, you can't commit too hard to trying to fish for the kill. Very nice, beautiful, beautiful use of the nair into the grab, getting that up throw confirmed into the stock.
A first stock on the board for KillerJawz now.
Now El Particular still, even though he has this big lead, so he's more than content to run away, use those down airs to go over KillerJawz' zoning, and of course chip damage with the lasers.
Rising up there, coming in. A very, very nice catch on that up tilt, but
ooh, that was very, very close.
El Particular just dangerous on this ledge, not letting KillerJawz back on.
Part of me almost feels that KillerJawz is being a little bit too non-committal with what he's trying to do, and El Particular is just kind of exploiting that, as well as finding the holes in his air dodges too.
Good work right now about El Particular, just keeping himself very, very safe, not really allowing KillerJawz to get much going.
This is a stock and a bit lead. All right, finally getting some good damage in.
I feel, again, it's a case of a lot of defense happening from KillerJawz. Maybe he's just trying to tease out all of El Particular's offense, and maybe going for the long game of just allowing all of the offense to come out. He can download as much information as he needs and then use that in future games. But this is a best of 3, remember, so it's a very short-paced game. Short games.
He doesn't have too much room to adapt. Good trade, trading the forward air with that, with the forward air.
Yeah. Gets that dash attack as well.
And now Mewtwo sitting at almost max rage. Fox may die to an up throw here. Good reflect to get the Shadow Ball away.
Making sure to go low. L particular getting a little bit more used to that tail's length and being a bit more careful when
Great grab into the up throw, taking the stock. All right, 149%. KillerJawz is going to have to play this immaculately. He cannot afford to get hit. He can afford to get grabbed though. Fox not having the strongest grab game out there. Not having a kill throw either. Oh, that's unsafe.
Oh, wow.
Reads the jump, but doesn't get high enough for to catch the illusion.
Oh, very nice.
Ambiguous teleport into center stage. Really, really helping out there.
Yeah.
Oh, but a big back air coming out from L particularly. He will take game 1 with the Fox. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So you can see, you know, he had the very, very beginning of that game being very, very explosive from KillerJawz, but then L particular took that lead and really marched forward and kept going and kept grinding that one out, putting KillerJawz onto his last stock, so he had to fight so hard from there. It's a long slog to do that, and it takes it out of you in that single game. So it's one of those things you want to get into a nice, meaty kind of start for the game. Find your rhythm, find your pacing, and use that going in. That
said, though, KillerJawz was really starting to find his footing a lot more as the game progressed. Near the end, he was really bringing that back, and it wasn't until L particular got that big back air where he was finally able to seal the last stock.
He's going for the home field advantage now on Pokemon Stadium. L particular is jumping a lot, making it very hard for him to get caught. Nice run through into the reverse, or to the pivot F tilt.
Yeah, his use of his full hop dares, is really making it difficult for KJ to get his offense or defense really going anywhere.
Yeah.
Even in the air-to-air interactions, El Particular is winning out for the most part.
Trying to tease out that movement, but Fox being very quick is able to get grounded and then straight into Mewtwo's face.
Ooh.
Forcing that shield and getting the grab off. Wow, the up tilt not being the up air not being long enough.
Up tilt into, doesn't get the up air.
Very nice. Just allowing that little trade of movement. Oh, wow.
Good patience with the Shadow Ball, not releasing it.
Oh,
KillerJawz! What a spike!
With a massive play there. He slowed down the game incredibly. Took his time, found that spike. Beautiful. L particular, maybe not the best choice. Trying to recover. A bit low.
Now El Particular has to deal with a raged Mewtwo, hitting him hard with these Shadow Balls.
Yeah. Suddenly KillerJawz explodes to life. Ooh, nice tech. Perfect tech timing. Roll inwards, stopping that aggression. Phasing out of there, keeping himself safe. Forward air, big damage from that air.
Oh! Shadow Ball taking out the stock early once again. KillerJawz this time is in control of this game.
When you're in top 8, you do not go down easy.
The chant wants the 3 stocks. All right, the jab into the up smash, preventing the 3 stock from happening. El Particular still showing signs of life. You're not going to get a JV when Fox has lasers.
Nice spot dodge there. Seeing
big damage coming from the up tilts.
Wow, nice little passage of play from El Particular. Going for the retreating there, which obviously is a nice setup for a few of KillerJawz's kill options. Wow, letting him land. Very nice. Patience in shield.
Yes, beautiful patience in shield right there. Oh, he just missed out on the disable. Once again, getting grabbed. Yep. Re-grabbed the ledge and caught it with a down smash. El Particular's bringing this back really, really strong. KillerJawz had that lead, now it's back to an even game. Well, not as
far away a game as possible for L in particular. Just one nice string, which we might see here. We'll bring it back 49%. This is scary now. 58.
Big up airs.
KJ's got to be very careful now.
Has made this back fantastically. Pretty much even game. Oh, the double reflect from the Shadow Ball!
Noticing that El Particular was very aware of that Shadow Ball. He threw out a lot of reflectors and he chose his time perfectly. That was a big decision. Yes. A bold move, because if he hadn't got that confusion off, that would have been game as well.
A risky one as well. Had El Particular kept holding the reflector, that may have just reflected back again, and at that point, I think I would have broken through any additional confusion attempts to get through, and that would have easily been the game set. So,
as we say, one apiece now in this first game of top 8. Almost a kind of like a mirror of play. We saw El Particular go 2 stocks up, or 2 stocks ahead in that first game, and the exact same happened to KillerJawz, but both games brought it back to a last stock situation. But now we are on Duck Hunt.
Back to Duck Hunt, Swan Lesson playing. The music that generates the utmost excitement among the audience.
A bizarre, one of those low-key, top-quality songs, correct? Yeah. Just a very kind of interesting passage of play. It was very kind of quiet from both sides. A ceasefire almost.
Yeah, it feels like KillerJawz is just trying to hold the mid-range and play the whiff punish game versus El Particular at the moment, using his superior range.
We'll try to catch that on the way up, but El Particular saw it coming and went in on the way down.
Whoa, interruption from the dog.
But it didn't really stop it too much because they both went up with it. It was a moment of but that was very nice. Yeah, the Shadow Claw getting shielded. Oh, very nice pivot grab, beautiful.
Yep, up throw, taking the first stock. Only 30% on KillerJawz.
Nice opening gambit for him.
This Mewtwo has mega evolved. He is definitely looking a lot stronger than he was at the start of the set.
Big nair, big forward air as well. Even percentage, but an entire stock lead.
Ooh, doesn't quite chip him.
Yeah. The most annoying thing about Shadow Ball is that it does have that wave, that fluctuation, which means it does hit above and below your kind of mid-range, or that mid-height rather.
Yeah, which can work as sometimes to really benefit Mewtwo, hitting lower than he wants or higher than he needs.
Shadow Claw is an insanely powerful move.
Beautiful working around KillerJawz's grab, using his jumps fantastically. Wow, the DI on that forward air was something else. And now KillerJawz once again with a 2-stock lead.
Looking over, the concentration on his face right now. El Particular and KillerJawz both leaning forward very intently. Focusing on every single pixel on this screen. I hope, or you'd think.
All right, the dash tag into the up air once again. Feels like El Particular hasn't really been able to get his offense started in the same way he was earlier on.
The dog kind of assisting KillerJawz there. El Particular now looking for some inspiration. He's got to get back into this game soon, or he's going to be definitely going to start getting a bit desperate.
And it's just the Shadow. Whoa!
Buried Shadow Realm!
Vanish. That Mewtwo up B maybe can teleport, but it was El Particular that teleported off the screen right there.
So powerful he can teleport the other one. What a brilliant game 3.
Damn, what a game what a set to start it off with.
You can see
we're on the next side of losers top 8. Give it up for S1!